Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my monthly favorites. I haven't quite figured out which month it's going to be, probably August. It's a little bit late, but just consider it my current favorites. And so many of these products today, I have a hunch, are going to be making recurring appearances in my videos because they're just all so awesome. I really feel like I have a bunch of holy grailers in the mix today, so if you guys want to check it out, keep on watching. But first, I wanted to let you all know that your girl finally got a Snapchat. So probably the last person on planet Earth to get Snapchat, but I do love it. I'm already obsessed because it's just so easy to share like more personal tidbits with you guys and stuff like that. So my username is alli.kratzer, which is my real name. And you guys probably don't know how to spell that because I don't think I've ever even said my real name in a video. So that's two major revelations in this video already, and we're only a minute in. So if you guys want to see exactly how to spell it, of course I'll list it down below in the info box. I'm also going to put the name of the paint that I use to paint the wall behind me. I got so many questions about that. So it's called Nightclub by BEHR, and I did use a matte finish. So that's really random, but there you go. Why don't we get into the products? So I did pull them today as I was going through and doing my makeup, so they're kind of in the order that I would apply them to my face. So why don't we get started with foundation? And it's probably no surprise, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation made it into my favorites this month. This product is outstanding. I love this foundation so much. I do have a review on this product, so I'm not going to get into it too in-depth in this video, but I will link to that down below if you guys are interested in finding out way more about this. And I think the reason that I love this so much is that I am such a stickler for foundation. Like, I feel like I have really high standards in my foundation. I like it to look good on the skin but also have a lot of coverage, and this definitely packs a punch when it comes to coverage. It pretty much covers everything. I really don't use a lot of concealer when I use this, and the other thing is it just looks so nice on your skin, and I continue to love it the more I wear it. So if you're wondering how I feel about it now, a couple weeks out from that review, I'd have to say I love it even more. And also the shades seem to be very forgiving. Like today I wore natural, wait, which one did I wear today? Warm beige I wore today, which is a little bit darker, and usually I wear natural beige, but I mean both of them work for me, so they're definitely very forgiving. So next up is this paint pot by MAC in soft ochre, and it looks like this. I used to use these paint pots all the time back in the day. Well, not really back in the day, a couple years ago. I would use them a lot more, and then I just really fell off because I felt like they were so dry and they would dry out really quickly. They were kind of hard to apply and blend out. I don't know if it's because I don't have air conditioning now and it just makes it, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't have AC, your makeup is a lot more blendable, like especially your cream products obviously, so it's one perk to sweating all the time. But I don't know if they changed the formula. It's now a Pro Longwear paint pot. That might be it, but it is so creamy and blendable and easy to just pop on with your finger. I love it so much. Just something about this color makes my eyeshadows pop so much more, and it looks really nice on its own. So it wouldn't be a favorites video for me if I didn't mention an eyeshadow palette. So this is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette, and I have been playing around with the one from Kat Von D, the Shade and Light Eye Contour. It's like an eyeshadow palette, but it's like a contour thing. I've been playing around with that one too. I really like that one. I'll give you guys my opinion on that. But this one is the bomb. Like, I would definitely recommend this to you guys. I just feel like these colors are so perfect for basically any kind of look you want to create, whether it be more of a rosy tone or if you want to do like cool tones up top or warm on the bottom. So if you don't wear like matte looks every single day, if you do, obviously I think you would really like this, but if you don't, I mean, I definitely don't, and I love this because it's like the building blocks of all the shadows you would use around your shimmery lid color or your shimmer or your glitter, whatever the case may be. I mean, you can really use this to do so much with your makeup. Then I just had to show you guys some new palettes that I got. I just love them so much. Not necessarily, I mean, I love the eyeshadows in them too, but the actual palettes themselves are so beautiful. I ordered them from the Makeup Geek website. They are Z palettes, but I ordered them from Makeup Geek, and this one is like an Art Deco type of design, and it's rose gold and pink. And then this is my go-to everyday, gotta have it all the time eyeshadow palette palette where I keep my most used colors, because what I discovered was I was separating all my eyeshadows by brand. So I'd have one palette for Makeup Geek, one palette for Anastasia, that kind of a thing, and I was dipping into all of them like, oh, where's that highlight that I really like? Oh, it's in this one, you know? It didn't really make a lot of sense. So instead of doing that, I put everything, like all my favorite eyeshadows, and I even have MAC Peaches blush down here, which I use pretty much every single day. And like I have this is Frappe by Makeup Geek. That's what I use to fill in my eyebrows a lot of times. I did separate them into brand in the actual palette though. So this is Makeup Geek shadows, this is Anastasia, and then this is the Makeup Geek foiled shadows, which another favorite of mine is definitely this one called In the Spotlight. It is a beautiful peach color. It's gorgeous. And then I have a little random MAC Carbon down there. And then another thing I'll do is I have this little adorable one. It's a square palette, again, Z palette, and what I do with this is I'll just, it's empty now, but if I'm traveling, I'll just throw, you know, maybe a blush and a couple eyeshadows in here, or just fill it up with eyeshadows and take that with me. It's a lot easier than lugging your main palette with you wherever you go. I mean, you're really not going to need that many more than 9 shadows, I would imagine. So it's just so adorable and little in leopard print. Then probably one of my most favorites of the favorites is this highlighter by Gellar, which already looks like it's been through the ringer. That's how much I've been using this. It looks pretty beat up, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the Baked Gelato Lace Illuminator in Gilded Honey. So this color is beyond gorgeous. It's just a beautiful, I mean, the color name describes it perfectly. Just like a golden honey color, which I think is so nice, especially when I have a little bit of a tan. Believe it or not, this is a little bit of a tan for me. Sometimes a really, really light highlighter, like even a champagne color like the Balm Mary Luminizer, is almost too harsh on my skin tone right now. So especially when you like to go in a little bit with a heavy hand with your highlighter, which I do, something like this is going to allow you to really do that, so that you can really see your highlighter and your cheekbones are like popping, but it's not going to look too much because the color is a little bit, it's not as light and bright of a color. This golden shade, it just complements so many different skin tones, and I absolutely love this. I hope that they start making this in a bigger size, because this isn't gonna cut it, girl. Hopping back to the topic of eyeshadows for a second, because I forgot to mention these, and I've got to mention these. They are the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadows, and I really have seen a lot of people using these, so I had kind of high expectations for them, and I have to say they met every single expectation. They are amazing. There's so many different colors to choose from. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And they are just almost like a soft, kind of spongy type of eyeshadow. It's not really a cream. It's not really a powder. They're really more like little potted pigments, to be honest. This one is called Lovely, and I did use this in a tutorial recently. It's like a peachy golden tan color. And it does have, like, all of them have a little bit of sparkle in them. All of the shimmery shades anyways. And then this one is Nillionaire, and this is like a golden bronze. This is Amaze, and it's more of a pinky champagne shade. I put a big dent in this one, and then I've been using this one a lot recently because we're going into fall. It's called Game Face, and it is a gorgeous, rich copper color. It is so, so beautiful. This is almost like powdered copper. It looks exactly like a copper penny. It's so pretty, and I did film a tutorial using this one that should be up very soon. I also really love Lala. That was the first shadow by ColourPop that I tried and fell in love with, but of course when I sat down to film, it grew legs, so I'm sure that you guys will be seeing that in future videos though. And I did want to show you guys this lip pencil. I do have a little bit of a gripe with these Rimmel lip pencils though. Basically they make their caps really flimsy, so it's easy to like push too hard on it and over cap it, thus splitting it down the middle like this one you see here. It did it earlier today, and squishing your perfectly sharpened little pencil point underneath. Looks like a hot mess right now, but you can always resharpen it and reuse it, of course, but it's just a little bit of a complaint that I had to lodge because it happens with every single one of these lip liners. Anyways, I love this color though. It's called Spice, and it actually really is perfect. And I really like this one because it's like a medium, warmer pink, and it gives you a similar look to like Whirl by MAC, but I like it a little bit better because it has a little more life to it, a little more color to it, I think because it is a bit warmer. So I just love this lip pencil so much. I would totally wear this by itself too. And then last but not least, I have two liquid lipsticks by Anastasia. The first one is called Pure Hollywood, and this is like a really light nude, but it's definitely more of like a cool tone, kind of pink based nude, and I really love this one. It's definitely really light though, but I just love how neutral it is, so I definitely always pair that one with a lip liner. And then this one is Veronica, which is actually a lot darker than it looks like it would be in the tube. It's like a mauve, and it's really kind of moody and pretty. I really love this one for fall. It's a really good place to swatch that, huh? Can really see it. So that is it for all of my faves. Don't forget to check the info box of this video because I'll list some of my favorite songs that are on my playlist currently and my favorite music selections of the moment. I've really been into 90s jams for some reason recently, so a lot of like 90s inspired mixes, and also a DJ that I've really been loving, Sleepy Tom, which I totally stole from Josh, my boyfriend. He was listening to him constantly and I was like, who is that? And then I started listening to him constantly, so that will be linked down below as well. I think that's everything I have for you guys. I have a new fall tutorial coming very soon, either tomorrow or the next day. So either way, in the next day or two, you'll have a new tutorial. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!